Welcome back, everybody, back to the 7th episode of the Vancouver Canucks franchise mode. We left off just at the start of the playoffs between the Vancouver Canucks and the other Canadian team, the Edmonton Oilers. So in this video today, we will be playing all playoff games, no matter how long it takes. All playoff games will be played here and now. We will sim up to the draft. We will not do the draft in this episode. That will be at the start of the next episode. But we've got a few injuries to the team as we left off with at the end of last season. So our lines as it stands is Miller, Pettersson, Besser, Colson, Horvat, Denisenko, Hawryluk, Stahl, Chason, which we will change a bit. We're going to switch Bazinajad there. Put Goddard in the middle. Defense, Quinn Hughes, Strawman, Hunt, Pellick, Gudas, Physic. I've brought up a few players in Patan and Chatfield just for the time being, as Myers, Hoglander, and Mott are injured. Goalies is Demko, DiPietro for us in the playoffs. Before we get any further, we will check out the Edmonton Oilers team to see what they are about currently. Obviously, they've got quite a few improvements as overall wise from their team, as we see. Oh wait, I accidentally switched defenseman first and I didn't go to the right team. There we go, Edmonton, and let's check the offense first. We got Dominic Cahoon, Connor McDavid, Kaylor Yamamoto, Puyarvi, Draisaitl, Janmark, Benson, Helm, Cassian, Neil Marody, and Kyle Turris as their forward core. I would say they've obviously got McDavid and Draisaitl, which is way better than what we have, even though we do have Horvat and Pettersson. But they got the better top six, and that's pretty obvious. But the bottom six is where I think we are definitely stronger. Over the course of a playoff series, it could even out. Their defensive core is definitely a lot better than us, with Clefbaum, Barry, Bouchard, Darnell Nurse, Edler, Ethan Bear. They got a great defense, and their goalie is Elvis Mers Lincolns. Koskinen backing him up. So we've got a very tough team on our hands. Second best in all of the Western Conference. Chicago, #1 in the Western Conference at the end of last season. We are going to go into Game 1 of the playoffs against the Edmonton Oilers. And we will sim by period. First period. 1-1. Draisaitl, Elias Pettersson. Second period. 2-1. Darren Helm gets on the board for the Oilers, and it's a 2-1 game. JT Miller on the power play to start the period. 15 minutes left in the game. Shots are really coming slow. Anton Strawman, and it's 3-2 Vancouver in the first game of the series in Edmonton. 6 minutes to go. Colson adds his first career playoff goal, and it's 4-2. 4-3. Neal gets one back late. Do they have a rush? Colson with the empty netter, and it ends 5-3 in game number 1. What a game. Horvat 3 assists in that game. Tyler Mott's back. We will send. We're going to send. Who goes down? Bertecci goes down. Wait. No? These moves will. Oh, we got to move 2 down, apparently. We're going to move. Okay, we are going to move down Hawryluk. How's he been doing, though? Cross, he's -1 in that game. His penalty kill stats aren't as good, I don't think, as Mott. Ooh, they're better. We're actually going to send Tyler Mott down to the minors here. So, Mott and Bertecci will go down. Don't know what was up current with that little thing there, as we couldn't send only one player. So we keep the team the same. Everything's good. Winning the game 1 of this series. Let's go on to game number 2. First period against the Edmonton Oilers. Game 2 of the first round. First period. 2-1 Edmonton. Draisaitl and McDavid, but Pettersson gets one back. Second period. Still 2-1 Edmonton. Here we go. Third period. On the power play. Nothing. Brock Besser gets his first goal of the JT Miller. 2 goals is that, and we're up 3-2 against the Oilers. I think from now I'm just gonna... Ooh, Dominic Cahoon ties it up on the power play late. Looks like we're going to overtime. Oh, I thought someone scored. All right, away. Tyler Benson found himself out on the ice early in overtime there. Wow. And it's a 1-1 series as quick as that. Game number 3. Here we go. First period. 2-1 again. McDavid and Cassian. Pettersson gets one back. Second period. 3-1 Edmonton. As I said, well, I was trying to say before, I'm going to just sim the third period. Otherwise, this will be very long of an episode. Third period. And the Oilers take a 2-1 series lead. Pettersson with 3 goals, though. He's not going to give up without a fight. Let's get Tevez back in the line down in the minors. Where does Tevez fit in? Yeah, we're just going to get Mott in as well. Best lines. We're going to put a Maroff up here. McEwen down. Mott. Gajovic. That's fine for now. Okay. Here we go. Game number 4. Can we tie the series back up? First period. Whoa. Oh, and Chason, Cahoon, Puyarvi, Besser, Yamamoto, and McDavid. Second period. 5-2. Janmark adds another. Third period. And Bouchard. We are getting absolutely outscored currently. We do not have a defense that's built like the Oilers this season. Can't believe I'm saying that. But it's true. We don't have the defense. First period. Game 5. We got to win to stay in the playoffs. First period. 2-2. Tyson Barrie, Elias Pettersson, Alex Chason, Connor McDavid. Second period. 4-2. Cahoon and Nemeth. And it looks like Vancouver could be out of the playoffs. Do we have a comeback? Third period. We got a comeback. Tyson Barrie, Bo Horvath, Captain Bo, Adam Pelech. Overtime. Leon Draisaitl with the clincher for the winner in the series. Oh, what an end to the playoff series. We go out in 5 quick ones. We win game 1 and the Oilers beat us in 4 straight to send us out of the playoffs. Check the wrong statistic there. Let's just check out our playoff stats. 6 points Pettersson, 5 points Horvat, 5 Miller, 5 Besser, 4 Denisenko, 4 Hughes, 3 Strawman, 2 Chason, 2 Colson, 2 Sanford, 1 Pelech. Needed a bit more depth scoring. The depth didn't play great there. Defense, yeah, again. Depth pairing. Demko with a terrible run in the playoffs. Not something we wanted to see out of Demko there. But the defense really let us off. We don't have the defense compared to Edmonton this season, and it's really, really hurt us. Let's get up to that draft. Check out the awards. See who does win the cup. Tevez, we are going to assist. Oh, wait. Are the AHL teams still in the AHL playoffs? They are. We will just zoom through this to see how the AHL team fares in the playoffs. They swept the Albany Devils in the first round. Let's go up to here, the 5th game. And we are out in both playoffs. Round 2 the AHL and round 1 in the NHL playoffs. Sim 2 draft. Bit of a rut. We're just going to system jam it here at this point. So it doesn't really matter. I don't believe so. Edmonton's still in the playoffs. And we eventually lost to the Stanley Cup champions, the Edmonton Oilers. If we go out to a team, I guess it doesn't hurt to be the Stanley Cup champions. But losing in 5 does not mean we had a strong showing. LA gets the 1st overall pick. Vegas gets 2. Nashville goes from 11 to 3. Detroit falls from 1 to 4, and Columbus goes 3 to 5, and that is our top 5 for this season's draft. Let's view the retired players. Patrick Marleau retires at 1,888 career games, 1,247 points. Hossa retires. Alex Steen, Louis Eriksson, Matt Molson, Brad Richardson, Sekera, Bernier, Boychuk. And the goalies, Corey Schneider, Chad Johnson, Victor Fast among the few. We are now... Oh, Patrick Marleau is now a coach. Richardson, now a scout for Vegas. Do we lose anybody here? No, we do. Ooh, no, we lose Kirk Leahy. I don't really remember where Kirk was in the Utica system. But up to the entry draft, let's just check the awards for the season. Pedersen jumped up to a 91. We've seen that there. Toronto wins the Presidents. It was Edmonton versus Washington in the final. Malkin won the Art Ross. We've seen that already anyway. Braden Point wins the Hart. Mikhail Sergachev wins the Norris. Braden Point gets the Lady Byng. Lafreniere gets the Calder. That's a weird one. Maybe Lafreniere was injured before. Connor McDavid wins the Conn Smythe for his first cup in his career. Ilya Samsonov wins the Vezina. Shesterkin wins the M. Jennings. Nate Schmidt wins the Bill Masterton. LaChance for San Jose wins the Jack Adams. Ryan O'Reilly wins the Frank J. Selke. Braden Point wins the Ted Lindsay. And Connor McDavid wins the Maurice Richard for his 2nd year in a row. I guess before we aren't going to go to the draft in this episode, but before we do anything, I think, okay, there it is, progress reports. Let's just take a look, see what the overalls of the team are. Okay, let's just go forwards. Pedersen to a 91, Besser's 87, I don't know if he jumped or not. Denisenko 83, Colson 83, Hollander 83. Anyone else? Gaudette dropped to a 79. Okay, and the defense. Quinn Hughes is up to a 90. Pelican 84. Myers drops to an 82. Nothing else to note. Goalies, nothing to note. In the system, nothing to note. Defense. Strawman dropped. Hunt dropped. Jet Wu, though, he's gone up a bit, and it looks like he'll be ready next season with a little jump. The forwards. Few players grabbing tiny boost throughout the roster. Mellenby is well growing. That's great for us. Williams is growing a little bit, but he's growing really slow. Anyway, that will be it for episode number 7. We wish we would have had a better playoff run, but with the injuries we had at the end of the season, I knew it was not going to be easy. Anyway, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.